Hello everybody, J.R. Fisher here. Good to see you on Friday. It is August the 7th, 2020, and I'm trying to get my screen up here so you guys can see me. I am actually here. There I am. Look, down in the corner. I'm showing up here a little bit. And I welcome everybody. Today's going to be a great day. I'm joined by the lovely and talented Jessica. You want to say hi, Jessica?
Happy Friday, everybody. Thanks so much for being here today. JR's got some really awesome training for you.
I do got some good stuff. I think you're going to like it. I really do. And we got a cool group of people, guys. Make use of this chat. Okay, I love talking to you guys. I love answering your questions, seeing how you're doing, seeing you move forward. Just want to say hi to a few of the people that are in there now. What's up, Wayne Charles from Columbus, Ohio? Yeah, I just talked to my son, Wayne. He is in Cleveland, working at the Cleveland Clinic. Just finished 3 shifts, 12 hours a day in the cardiac unit. And boy, did he have some stories to tell me. That's an interesting place. So guys, don't forget, put your questions there in that chat section. Today is intense. I mean, I've got some really cool stuff, but you're going to know how to really build your email list by the end of this call today or video. What do we call this thing? What is it? A call? What is it? Coaching? It's all that kind of stuff, right? She says it's all that stuff. You can't hear her. She's there. She's excited. She is jumping up, and if you saw the excitement level of Jessica across from me when I do these things, it would blow your mind. Blow your mind. I swear it would. That is, which direction we're going with that, I don't know. All right, so let me get over here to my slides, guys. And I think I'm going to pull me down here in the corner, make me real small in the corner so I don't get in the way. And get back to my slides. We're seeing more people jump in, which is awesome. Awesome stuff. Okay, so today, add thousands of emails to your list using pop-ups. Do you like my pop-up guy? Jessica, it hasn't gotten on the screen yet, but I want to see if you like my pop-up guy.
Yeah, it takes like at least 90 seconds.
90 seconds?
It's a while.
Oh my God, that's like a lifetime, 90 seconds. Can you imagine 90 seconds on that exercise thing we're doing instead of 40? Can you imagine 90?
No.
Oh my God. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Anyhow, there's my pop-up guy, Jessica. What do you think?
I see it now.
You think that's cool? You like him?
Different faces.
Yeah.
That's interesting. You always find interesting stuff.
There's my guy. Okay, guys, don't forget also, sign into Google. Do me a favor. Search J.R. Fisher. Give me a review, preferably 5-star. I'm looking for them. Email me, let me know, and I'll give you my book. It's like a $20 value. I'll also throw in the audio. You got to email me and let me know you did it. I won't know you did it. Richard Cinta, fabulous Friday, everybody. What's up, Richard? Richard, where is my big rib steak thing? What do you call that? Where is that? I want to see that video, man. I really want to see that. They call Cleveland the mistake on the lake. Oh, come on, Wayne. The mistake on the lake. My son says that lake's beautiful down there. Sounds like a little jealousy flowing there from Columbus. You guys ain't got a lake. That's what it is. That's what's going on. I think you got that amusement park, right? I've been to that amusement park. I'm pretty sure that's what you guys got. All right, so we're going to cover 4 parts today. The 7 secret rules for using pop-ups, okay? Where to use pop-ups, all right? How to set up the pop-ups in Cartridge. And here we go. 7 rules for using pop-ups. Okay, first one. Keep your pop-ups low-key. Low-key. Keep in mind that most website visitors are already interested in your content and you wouldn't want to disrupt their browsing experience. So don't have something that's just going to just totally blow everything for them, okay? Go straight to the point, ask for their email address, and leave as fast as you can, okay? So don't interrupt what they're doing. They're checking out your site. Next thing up here is what? Use clear CTAs. What's a CTA? Well, a call to action. CTA is short for that. It's a piece of text that encourages visitors to take a specific action. So this could be signing up for your webinar, downloading your ebook, getting a white paper, anything, getting a discount, whatever it is. Okay, here's some examples of them. Sign up now. So one thing I want to tell you on these CTAs, make sure you put in the CTAs what's going to happen. Okay, now if I put sign up now, I understand that I'm signing up for something. Okay, if I put click here, that doesn't mean a darn thing. Okay, download. If I'm downloading something, put download now. Download this report, download whatever, let them know. Subscribe. If they're subscribing to a list, let them know they're subscribing to a list. Register. Okay, register for my webinar, register for the training. Make sure that word is on the button, in the text, whatever. Buy now. If you're actually selling them something, let them know they're buying it right now. Learn more. Okay, this is a little bit more ambiguous, but I do see it work at some times where they just want to learn more about a particular subject. Okay, a strategic CTA can help increase your overall conversion rates, build your email list, get more downloads for a piece of content, or promote a particular product or service. Now, if you're making brisket this weekend. Wait a second, Richard just said he's making brisket. I'll take some brisket. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. I saw, and not to get off subject, which means that's exactly what I'm going to do, guys, but I saw on a YouTube video the other day, Richard, they made a Wagyu brisket. It was huge. I think it was like 22 pounds, and it was $1,400 for this one brisket. It looked phenomenal. I got to tell you, it looked really good. So, guys, if you're using pop-ups right now, do me a favor, put in that chat section. What kind of pop-up are you using? How are you doing it? How is it working for you? Has it been working out? Okay. By the end of this today, you're going to know how to do it and get real results. You can do this. Number 3, offer an incentive to boost subscriptions. Okay. So this could be a discount. People will do almost anything for mouthwatering incentive, won't they? Okay. Maybe a free steak, free brisket there, Richard. That said, you can use offers such as discounts, coupons, free shipping to build your email list. You got to offer them something. Don't just say, sign up for my newsletter. That is like, no, that's so $19.99 or something. Just don't do that. Incentives don't have to be financial rewards only. Okay. And I've got some of those, but it can be a contest. I've got that on my survival food site, which I want you to check that, Jessica. I don't know if I saw that when I logged in where they sign up to win the free food.
Yeah.
It is there?
Yeah, but if you've seen it, then it's not gonna.
For how long?
I don't know.
I gotta check that. Rather, it can be anything valuable. Okay, if you have a great piece of content you would rather share with your users, offer it up. Okay, this could be a white paper, this could be a PDF book, it could be any number of different things. Next up, make sure the pop-up design is attractive to users. Now, here is where a lot of us have a problem, and I'm going to fix it for you today. A lot of us aren't graphic artists. We don't know how to do that. We don't know how to make it look good, but I'm going to show you a way at the end today where all your pop-ups are going to look amazing and you don't have to learn anything. How about that? That's pretty cool. All right. To be highly effective, a pop-up have to meet 2 simple criteria. Okay, what are they? Make sure you blend perfectly with the overall design of your website, attract users' attention without annoying them. So you don't want to have this like light blue calming theme of meditation and then this big red and orange pop-up. Okay, you don't want that. So I'm going to show you how to fix that today too, by the way. One of the best options to opt for is to use Lightbox pop-ups. Okay, Lightbox. DeHeaven is saying he's got a free offer, free book. That's pretty cool. Hey, DeHeaven, why don't you do me a favor in the comments section when this is over with, comments will pop up. I'd like to look at what you have. If you would put that in the comments section, set that in there. Let me take a look at it. So this light box actually darkens the back of the screen. And I'm going to show you a light box today too, guys, and how to make one. But it actually darkens the back of the screen, just kind of comes up on the screen. I'll show you how that works. Next thing, display your pop-ups at the right time. Timing is important, okay? Timing plays a critical role when triggering pop-ups. You need to find the right timing that works for your visitors. That's where analytics steps in. So, when we're saying timing, Is that something that 3 seconds after they land on your page is going to pop up? Is that something that when they scroll down to a certain point is going to pop up? Is that something that after 30 seconds it's going to pop up? You know, when are you going to have that happen, okay? Track how your users interact with your pop-ups and test differently delay settings to find what works best for your visitors. Now, I use Kartra. I highly recommend Kartra. I'm going to give you a link today where you can watch and see what Kartra is all about, and you can also get a $1 trial on it. But Kartra is the best thing to do this with because you have all these settings. You can do all these things. Next up, display more than one opt-in form. One opt-in form? What the heck? No, they're free to you. If you use the software I'm going to show you today, you can put them all over the place. Now, you don't want to irritate people, but you may want to have different ones for different pages. Okay? Give your visitors more options to subscribe by using a number of different sign-up forms at different places on your website. For example, your header, okay? That's at the top of your page where your visitors can see your sign-up form without having to scroll down. That's where I see a lot of people mess up is, you know, they'll have a pop-up, but it doesn't pop up until you've scrolled halfway down the page. Some people don't scroll. Matter of fact, 85% of the people never scroll when they land on a page. A sidebar, okay, if you have a sidebar, that's a great place, great location for sign-up forms. Footer, when they get all the way to the end, they're like, well, what else do I do? Have a pop-up down there, okay? Have a way for them to opt in. Your blog post, where you can capture visitors who are specifically interested in your post and newsletter. So if I'm writing a blog on SEO, I may have a pop-up that says, get 10 free SEO ideas. Learn how to do SEO in 5 simple steps. Whatever it is, I'm going to have something that's tied to what they're reading, okay? A dedicated sign-up page providing information on why users should sign up for your email list. So instead of just saying sign up for my email list, you can actually send them to a page that says you're going to get discounts, you're going to see offers, you're going to get free training, you're going to, you know, all these things and benefits to signing up. My light box, okay, and I'm going to show you, we're going to build a light box in just a second. We're going to build it in seconds. How about that? How about building a light box in seconds? But they appear as users are looking around your site. And a scroll box pop-ups that only appear as the user scroll down the page. So I'm not saying don't use these. I'm just saying don't let that be the first pop-up they see. Okay, so that can be an extra one. And exit intent pop-ups. I'm also going to show you how to build one of those today. We're going to build an exit intent pop-up. They appear when a user is just about to leave your website and help convert them before they disappear. Okay, so as they're scrolling away, and I'm going to show you how this works, the pop-up pops up and says, hey, wait, don't leave, do this, do that. I'm going to give you this discount. How about taking this money? Get this downloadable report. It does a lot of stuff for them, okay? And guys, don't forget, put your questions in there as we go along. If you've got any questions, I know some of you are listening live, which is great because we are live right now. But some of you are going to see this later on, and in that case, you won't be able to use the chat. So you guys who have access to the chat, use it now. Those of you who are going to be watching it later on, and that's really in the hundreds or sometimes thousands that see these videos after I do the live, because not everybody could just take off at 11 o'clock on a Friday morning and go, yeah, I think I'm going to go listen to JR. I get it. Can't always do that. However, even if you're not watching live, if you put a comment in there, YouTube will notify me and I'll come back and I'll answer your questions and comments. Okay. This is the software. Okay. If there is a pill, we know what the pill is, right? You know, only one pill ever became the pill, okay? This is the pop-up, okay? And I bet if they came up with a cancer pill, that wouldn't be called the pill. The pill would still be the pill. It still does things that, you know, are pretty amazing. So guys, here's what you want to do. You want to go to bit.ly/Kartra-trial1. If you go there, you're going to see this incredible video of all the things that Kartra will do, okay? This is number 7, find the right tools. If you don't have the right tools, it's really hard to market online. Super important that you have the right tools. If you are serious about improving your conversion rates, you need the best tool for managing your pop-ups and marketing. You need Kartra. Guys, I have never, ever sent anybody to this link where they didn't watch it and go, oh my God, I do need that. That's what I need. So any of you out there who've got like Infusionsoft or MailChimp or Aweber or any of that stuff, and then you've got sales pages, then you got ClickFunnels, you got all these things. Kartra does all of this, guys, for for a whole lot less money. I don't know how many times I got to preach this, but if you're doing those other things, you're wasting money right now. You literally are wasting money. What has Richard got there? Free report, 7 secrets of buying foreclosures, the right way blueprint, value $250. You know what I would do with that? I would, when I see anything that looks really good, I always think that the average person is going to look at it and say, I can't do that. So what I may do on that, Richard, is I may say, free report, 7 secrets to buying foreclosures, even if you've never done so before. Even if you've never done so before. Because that's what people are going to think is, oh my God, that's complicated. I can't do that. The right way blueprint doesn't speak to me a whole lot. But if you say, even if you've never done it before, I promise you're going to increase your conversion rate. Promise you it's going to happen. Let's see here. Let's see. I've got a little block thing here. Okay, yeah, Richard, you tried to put a link there. It won't let you put links. You can put links in the comment section after this video is over with, but YouTube won't let you put links in the chat section, so they just block that link you put there. I would like to see it, so you can make sure you put it in the comment section so other people can share what you've got going on, and that's going to be after this video ends, Richard, so just put it in the comment section below this. Okay, so Kartra. Do I need to say Kartra again, Jessica? Is it necessary?
You've said it quite a bit.
I've said it quite a bit. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go to Kartra, and I'm going to demonstrate how friggin' easy it is to install pop-ups on your website. There's 2 ways to do this, okay? You can do it on the current website you have. You get the code from Cartridge, you build it there, put it on your website, or you can build it on a Cartridge page, and I'm gonna show you both. So what I did is I recorded this yesterday afternoon so I could show this to you guys. So go ahead and check that out.
Okay, I'm at Cartridge right now, and when you're doing a pop-up, the thing you have to remember is that there's actually 2 parts to a pop-up. You've got the pop-up itself, and you've got the actual form that goes into the pop-up, okay? So what I'll do real quick is I'll show you one I've already done. This one here is for a Survivalcave food calculator. And if you click on these 3 dots here, you've got some choices: get code, edit, clone, or delete. So what we're going to do is we're going to edit the one that's already here. So I'm going to click edit. First thing you have to do is give it a name. This one already has a name. It's SCF, Survivalcave food calculator. Now what this one is so that somebody can go on our site and put in how many family members, how many months they are trying to prepare for, and calculate how much food they need to buy. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and edit this one, and I'm going to come to this page. Now, this page here, your first thing you got to do is decide what form fields do you want in this form, and this is what will get plugged in when you do your pop-up. So I can click change here, and as you see, I've got first name and email address. That's pretty much all I want. Every time you add another field, understand that you're going to have fewer people opt in. So if you just ask for an email, you're going to have the majority of the people opt in. They may not be as good quality. If you ask for a first name and email, you're going to have fewer people opt in, probably be a little bit better quality. If you got in here and you were saying, I want, first name, last name, address, phone number, and all that, you're going to have a whole lot fewer people give you the information. However, the information you do get will be higher quality. So if I wanted to add a new field, I would just click right here, and then I would select the field I want to put in: last name, company, phone number, whatever. Now the cool thing about Kartra is if they don't have the fields you want in here, you can go to manage custom fields, and you can actually just come up with a field you want, okay? And you can see we've done that. Click bank affiliate ID, enter circle 30 days. So you can actually design this form any way you want based on what fields are in there. But I'm going to go ahead and cancel this. I just wanted to show you that part. Now, anytime you open up one of these boxes in here, you need to click save, where it won't let you go to save and next right here. Okay, so we're going to go save and next. Now, is this going to be a single or double opt-in? If it's a single opt-in, you're going to have more people opt in. If it's a double opt-in, you'll have less people opt in. However, you'll have higher quality list. And what a double opt-in is, as you can see, your leads will have to go to their inbox to confirm the email address, okay? And then the next thing you're going to have down here, let me go ahead and save this, is a success page. In other words, when they opt in, when they put in their name and email, where do they go to, okay? So right here, I can click change, and I can put any URL I want here. This particular one is going to go to a food calculator, and let me show that to you. It's going to go to this page here. And this one here is going to actually calculate how many, servings of food they need. So if I put John right here, and I put John at gmail.com, and I put 4 adults and 2 children and 6 months, this will actually calculate exactly what they need. And then it'll do the calculation for them. Okay, so we want to go ahead and save this and go save and next. Okay. Do we want to send a welcome message once they fill out that form? On this one here, I don't. It doesn't matter. So I'll click Save and Next. Now, subscribe to sequences. I don't have them I don't have them in any sequences here. Advanced automation. I don't have them any advanced automations either. So I'm going to click Save and Next. And form design, I'm going to say embedded on my website. This particular one was embedded on my website. However, you can go in here and I can use the form in another Cartridge asset, okay? So when we build one in just a second, I'm going to show you how to build one and put it in another Cartridge asset. So I'm going to go ahead and click Save. All right. And then Save and Next. And then I'm finished, okay? And then I can go ahead and pick naked HTML or JavaScript, depending on how I'm going to embed it in my website. And I already showed you it was embedded in this website here, which is a Magento website. So let's go back and look at these forms again. And this time I'm going to select one. Maybe I'll just create one for you real quick. So I'm going to go to my forms. Big green button here. This is how Cartridge works. They always have a big green button on everything. I'm going to put test form. Okay, create. And I'm going to just use the name and address. Okay, that's what it has, what it defaults to. And then I'm going to click Save and Next. And I'm going to do a single opt-in. So I'm going to click Save here. Now, what is the success page? I'm just going to put Google here for right now because this is just a test one. And I can click Save. Oops. Hidden error there. Should be to google.com. There we go. All right. Not that it matters because this is just a test. Okay. I'm not going to send them a welcome message. Okay. Now, do I want to add any tags in here? Okay, so I'm going to add a tag in here. I'm going to say yes, assign tags, and I'll put a category of J.R. Fisher, and I'll put a tag in here, 100 best headlines, and I'll click add. I'm just grabbing one tag I happen to have. You can put multiple tags on them too, just so you know, or you can actually create a tag if you don't have one created. And I'm going to click save here, and I'm going to click save and next. And this one here, I'm going to say I'm going to use it on the form in another Cartridge asset. So when I'm building some sales page or something, so I'm going to click save. Save and next. Okay, so now I've created that. Now if I go to forms, I should see it as the last one created right here. It says test form. Okay, so now I can actually put that on a page. So let's go over to my pages. And I'm going to go ahead and create a page. And I can pick whatever I want here. I'm going to pick a squeeze page. How about that? I'll pick this one right here. Okay. Then I'll launch my builder. And I'm going to call this test form. That way I keep all this together. Category. I'm going to put, what do I want to put? jrfisher.com. How about that? Site, no site in particular. Create. Okay. So there is a placeholder here, and this is for somebody to start saving you money. I don't know what this thing is. This is a template. But let's say I want to do a pop-up, okay? So I'm going to go over here to components. Okay, so if I want to do it in a pop-up form, I just showed you how to put it in a form. If I want to do it in a pop-up form, I would click right here. Now, I'm going to click Activate Pop-up, okay? And then I'm going to have a choice of what happens. So on this particular one here, delay from landing. That means when they land on this page, these are landing pop-ups, okay? It's going to pop up after, let's say, 10 seconds. So let me put something in there. I'll put 10. Oops, 10. So 10 seconds. And then I can decide what form I want to put in here, okay? And they've got all these different templates down here. See all this? So I can select whatever I want right here. Get my free book, okay? So I can say it's this one here. Okay, so I'm going to select it. I'm going to drag it over here, okay? Now, it's actually not going to show up there, but this is what it will look like when it pops up in 10 seconds on this particular page, okay? So then what I do is I come in here and I edit it. And I pick the form I want, which we called a test form, okay? So that one is now linked to test form, okay? Now this one here will pop up after 10 seconds of this page loading. So let me go ahead and click done here. And then I'm going to go ahead and click publish live. And I'm going to show you how to do this several different ways too. Okay, so I'm going to get the page link. I'm going to go to this page now. I'm now at the page. Now after 10 seconds, there should be a pop-up that comes up on this page. So we're just going to talk for like 10 seconds and wait for that pop-up to come up on this page here. And there it is. It popped up in 10 seconds. See that? Pretty cool stuff. All right, so now I'm going to go back to Cartridge. Let's say I don't want it to pop up in 10 seconds, okay? Let me go back to my pop-ups again. Okay, here's my pop-up, and you can see it right here. And you can edit all your text and do all that stuff in here too. I forgot to tell you that. Now, I've set this as a pop-up that's going to pop up after 10 seconds. However, if I want to change that and do something different, so let me go ahead and we'll get rid of this real quick. Okay. And we'll do a different kind of pop-up. This time, I want to do a pop-up where if they go to leave the page, it pops up. That's called an exit pop. So I'm going to click that right here. Okay. And there's my exit pop. Okay. This here is going to pop up when they go to leave the page. I'm going to go ahead and click activate. Okay. I'm going to pick this one here. And I'm going to say on every visit. Now, we could say on the first visit to the page or every visit. I'm going to say on every visit. Okay, so then we drag one of these pop-ups over here. I'm going to drag this one right here. That will be fine. And then I'm going to go ahead and say done. I can edit the image right here. I can edit the style right here. And let me go ahead and X out of this for a second. So I'm going to show you a couple different ways to do this. So I'm going to put pop-up, exit pop-up, activated on every visit, okay? So I'm going to pull it over here again. Let me just show you something because I want you to see how this actually works. I want to go ahead and connect this to that form I made, and that was called test form. There we go, yeah. So I'm going to apply that, and then I'm going to go ahead and save, publish live. And let's see if our exit pop works. And we're going to go to it right here. All right, so this is the page. Now, if I take this cursor and try to leave the page, it should pop up. What do you know? There it is. There's an exit pop. These are great things, guys, to build your email list, to get you more subscribers, to get people to opt in, to get people to buy stuff, just so many different things. This is a great way to build your list. Let's get back to the training.
All right, guys, let me move on to my next screen here, right here. And guess what you got to do right now? You've got to subscribe. You got to hit that big button below there. Jessica's favorite thing is coming up. After you hit the subscribe button, the color changes the subscribe button to gray. And guess what happens, Jessica? You know what happens? You do know what happens. What happens? Tell me what happens. A bell! Yes, a bell comes up right here. This bell comes up right next to the subscribe button, and you must turn on all notifications. If you turn on all notifications, you become part of the Fisher family, the VIP group, who gets to the front of the line and is notified every time. How about that? You want that, don't you? Sure you do. Now we got some question and answers. Jessica's got a couple questions for me. You guys got to pitch in. You got to put something in that chat. You got to ask me a question or a suggestion or a comment or something to let me know you are alive and well. So please do that. Put that over there right now. I would appreciate that. Okay. Don't forget also join my inner circle. You will get access, and you can be putting your questions in now while I'm going through all this. Access to my current courses, my private Facebook group, my bi-weekly coaching calls, yearly or more masterminds in San Diego relationships, networking, insights into high-level masterminds, and cash. Yeah, cold, hard cash. You are 12 times more likely to succeed if you are a member of something like my inner circle, because you get the inside scoop. You can either join, and get all this free stuff I'm going to give you, or just go out and try to figure it out on your own and waste some time. I mean, whatever you want to do, Okay, so you're going to get Webcash Academy, which is my live training. You'll get Ecom Road, which is a Shopify training course. You'll get email earning systems. You'll get the Digital Cash Academy. You will get Facebook Ads University. We sell those every day, guys. That's a great course. Facebook Ads University. You get 4 pieces of software that automates most of it for you. And you get these awesome coaching calls. Pretty good deal. $46,382 value. Absolutely free. Doesn't cost you anything. That's what free means. Absolutely free. Plus, this cool community right here. Richard Cinta, if you're on the call, I swear that looks like you. That looks just like you. Just look like, what's that guy's called? The dude. What's he called? Yeah, the Big Lebowski. What's he called? Is it the dude? Yeah, the dude. Richard, you're looking like the dude. Okay, put in there if you think you're looking like the dude. Let's see, Latanya M. Latanya, welcome. Glad to have you here. First time joining the call. Glad to be here. We love having you here. So I'll put it in here. Come on. Thanks. Tanya. Okay, I'm trying to respond back here as I type. Hey, we're here every Friday, Latanya, and we've got a lot of free information. There's over 500 videos on this channel, guys, so there's no excuse for you not making a ton of money. No excuse. What's Richard saying here? I got some comments. Great demo on getting pop-ups. Should a pop-up take up a small part of the screen or a large part of the screen? It's really up to you. If you're going to have one of those light boxes, a light box is pretty big. It pretty much just blanks out the screen and it's right in their face. If you just want to have a little one up off to the side, you can also do that in Kartra. If you want to have one that pops up above, you can do that in Kartra. If you want to have one where they click some text in a blog they're reading and it pops up a little tiny one, you can do that in Kartra. You can do all these things in Kartra. It's really up to you, and you never know what's best until you test. Hey, that rhymes. You never know what's best till you test. Yeah, that stuff just comes out. Let's see here. I love Kartra. Danny, my man. There's a man with a head on his shoulders. The pop-ups look very large. I missed it. Was there a way to make the form smaller, easier, or would you leave them so large? You can make them any size you want. It just happens to be that type of pop-up I was doing is a larger one, but they've got smaller ones. They got in between. They got a size for every guy. They really do. I'm rhyming all the time. Look at this. Because my feet are long fellers, right? That's what it is. Okay. Latanya, good to see you there. And Richard Cinta says, the dude. I saw a tattoo that looked exactly like me, but it was the dude. You do. You look like him, Richard. You are the dude. You need a robe. You need to go around in a robe. That's what I would suggest just to finish off your look. Jessica, don't you agree with that? You've seen Richard.
Yeah, I think I would.
You would. She recommends the robe. You got to get the robe, Richard. Very, very important stuff. Okay, there's that link again. Somebody asked for it. The best software in the world. The only one I've ever promoted is Kartra. I mean, I've talked about other stuff. I did an interview the other day with onlinejobs.ph. They put it on their site and they're running ads to it because that works. Onlinejobs.ph, I'm a big believer in that. But very few things do I promote. I do promote Kartra because it's the best. I've never promoted any email marketing provider ever outside of Kartra. As long as Kartra keeps doing what they're doing, man, I am behind them 100%. Dorasham Sis, hi there. What's up? Don't forget to put your questions in there, guys. What questions do you have about pop-up? What's up? I want to get Dorsham needs to be famous here. I'm gonna make this dude famous. I think you're a dude. If not, correct me. Just correct me here. All right. I'm gonna do that. There we go. Where you at? Where you at, Dorsham? I don't know where you're at. Tell me where you're at, what the weather's like, what time is it, something interesting. So also, guys, don't forget, sign into Google, search J.R. Fisher, give me a review, preferably 5-star, email me, let me know you did that. And guess what you get? You get the book. You get the book, which is really cool. All right. Now, I'm starting to get questions here. What's my question from Wayne Charles? What type of camera do you use to shoot your videos and this webinar? Gosh, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you what kind of camera it is. However, I do want to tell you this. It doesn't matter near as much as you think. I remember when I first started filming stuff, and we were like, oh my God, we have the right equipment, the right lighting, the right everything. And it's more about your content than anything else. The only thing I would tell you is that the audio is super, super important no matter what you're doing. I've watched a guy named David Goggins. I've been watching a lot of his stuff, and a lot of times he just holds up his phone. He's in his living room. Phones are very good. The one I have right now is a Logi. I think it's a Logitech. What is this thing here? Hang on just a second. I'm going to disappear because I'm picking up my camera. It just says Logi on it. HD 1080. It's a Logi HD 1080, and it kind of sets on the top of my computer here. So it's a pretty good camera. However, the one on my laptop is not bad either. It's just not quite as good. Now, I'll tell you what I do a lot of, and you may notice, is I have a ton of lights. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lights on right now. You almost can't overlight stuff, guys. Lighting is very important. Let's see, to Tanya M. I bought your program, Facebook Ads University, 1.5 years ago and just started going through it. Awesome. This week, and I love it. So easy to walk through the information. It's a lot, but I can understand it easily. Oh my God, Latanya, that makes me feel so good. I really, really appreciate that. I really do. Richard saying, do you think color of call to action buttons is important? Which pulls more green, red buttons? I do think it's important. I like the orangish like color, which works really, really well. You'll see that a lot with, I think Geico does it and Progressive does it. I don't necessarily like red. Some people have luck with it, but I tell you what you can do in Kartra. It's amazing. You can split test them. You can run it for a while with one, run it for a while with the other one. Once you've got the same amount of traffic, it will tell you what color worked better for you. And it's like a lot of times people will ask questions about marketing, and I always go back to, you got to test. Kartra will allow you to test different ones. You can't split test a pop-up. I don't think there's any way to do that, is there, Jessica?
Well, you can do 2 separate pages and do a split test.
There you go. Yeah, she's always got a workaround. You could do 2 separate pages, split test the pages, and the only difference in the pages would be the pop-up with a different color button on it. So yeah, you could do that. That's a great workaround. Dersham says, where we collect email ID. That would be in the actual pop-up, Dersham. You're going to ask them for their name and email in that pop-up, and I have that on, almost everything I have. Let's see here, Latanya, are these calls recorded and accessible somewhere for review? Yeah, what you want to do, Latanya, is you want to go to my channel, which you're at right now, click on that subscribe button down there, and then, Jessica wants me to do this, turn on all bell notifications. If you turn on all bell notifications, when I go live, it will notify you, and when it gets posted, it will notify you. So you can always find it on my channel, and you're going to find that under the live section of videos, okay? So yeah, they will be there afterwards because YouTube's recording this right now, and as soon as I click done, it's there, okay? So yeah, it'll be there. And you can also comment afterwards, Latanya, so if you've got questions, I know you got that course now, we're here to help you, man. I'm telling you, we have a help desk. You can put questions in there. We would love to help you out with anything you got going on, really would. So yeah, so Jessica, why don't you, I got time for maybe a question or two more. We haven't done that much on pop-up questions, but that's okay. Talk to me, Jessica. Talk to me. My voice is broke. My voice is changing.
About testing, but you were just talking about that.
Okay, all right.
That was most of the questions I had.
Guys, you have any more questions? If so, get them in right now, before I end this call. You got to get them in there. Got to hurry.
So after a pop-in and they get like a success page or whatever it is, do you offer anything there?
Say that again.
Do you offer anything after they sign in and they sign up for something?
Do I offer them something? Yeah, that's how I get them to sign up, and I offer them something.
No, after, like.
Yeah, the whole point and put them on the list, is to get them into my email sequence and to start selling them something, okay? That's the point. So yeah, once I get them on my list, I'm going to start marketing to them and selling them stuff, giving them content. Let's see here, Wayne Charles. Once you get a name and email, does Cartridge give you a report of them, or are they downloadable? Yes and yes. You can go in and you can see how many people signed up by just going into your contacts, and you'll see all the people that signed up. You can also run a report. Let's say you have a opt-in for, I don't know, survival guide, and they get tagged with survival guide when they opt into that form. You could actually go in there and sort, and you could say, I want everybody who's got the tag survival guide, and that way you knew those were the people who opted in for that pop-up. And then if you want to download those, you certainly can, or if you just want to market to those people, if you knew they liked the survival guide, maybe they want a hunting guide or the fishing guide or something like that. So definitely you can do that, and it is very helpful. Thanks so much, Latanya. She says, excellent information. Thanks for the information. Hey, we're here for you. And I'm dead serious about this. We're not just selling you a course. I want to help you. Okay. So if you need help, seriously, contact us. Don't get discouraged. That's the biggest thing I hate. I see people and they'll do something and, an ad doesn't work or an image or something, and they just give up. And don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, Jessica runs ads every single day. She's really, really good at it. She's one of our help desk people. And I run ads. I haven't lately, and I'll be honest with you, why I haven't run ads lately. This is embarrassing. Should I tell them why? Do you know why?
Yeah,
I've made so much money lately, I haven't had to. I mean, it's like we've made so much money because of, the pandemic. I know a lot of people got hurt, but we sell survival food. I've made a ton of money off that. I sell courses. A lot of people are buying courses. And I got to get back to running ads. I haven't run a lot of ads. She's running them every single day. I mean, she's crushing it with ads. And I'll go back to it. It's just that I've spent a lot of my time really training you guys, putting together more training, that type of thing right now. But I'll get back to doing the ads. And now we're going into our busy season in the fall for survival food. And we got pandemic with a busy season. Well, that sounds good, doesn't it? All right. Well, I hope it all ends. Let's see here. I like your way of explaining. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it, Dorsham. We're really doing it. It's good to have you here. I see some new faces, and I'd like to put some faces with you guys. Don't forget to join my group. Go to Facebook and look for The Art of E-Commerce Success. It's a group I have. You can join that group. When you join that group, I can answer more of your questions. And let me get off the screen here for a second, guys, so I can actually, there we go. I can talk to you guys real quick here on screen. And there I am. Boom. All right. I should fill up your screen right now. Do you offer support for when Facebook locks accounts? We don't really. Facebook is a really difficult platform to advertise on. I mean, it's really good. Jessica does great on it. She has a lot of good luck on it. A lot of people have a lot of good luck on it. But when they start effing with your account, guys, oof. It's tough. It's really tough. I can give you some recommendations. I know they blocked my URL not too long ago. My actual website, they blocked my website. I have no idea why, and they won't tell you why. And I hired a company, and I can turn you onto that company, and they can get your website unblocked. It's going to cost you some money, but they can get you unblocked. They did it for me in like 48 hours. My website was unblocked. But once you get like your business account closed or something like that, that's a really tough thing. I'm very heavily invested in YouTube right now, as you can see, because I'm on YouTube. But YouTube and Google Ads seem to be a little bit easier. The only thing I would tell you about Google Ads is that if you make a mistake on your ad, let's say they don't want punctuation in an ad, maybe you put some colons or quotation marks, and the ad doesn't run, they won't tell you. I just got a message the other day on an ad that I did about a year ago, and they said that I had punctuation in the ad, so that's why it wasn't running. It's been a year. They just now told me that. It's been a year. But these are the things I can pass on to you in some of this training. So like if you have an ad that has got a problem, we can look at it and say, hey, this is probably your issue, because we've already been through that thing. We can probably help you because we've already done that. So yeah, but we will give you all the help we can. You can send us what you got, Latanya. But I know they're a bear. They are a bear. But we can look at your ads and sometimes tell you what's wrong. So we are going to run off to lunch, guys. I really appreciate you being here. If you haven't subscribed, all kidding aside, I really need you to do so. I need you to comment on this video. The more comments I get, the more viral they'll make my video, the more people to show it to, the more people get helped out. So do that. Don't forget to turn on bell notifications. I'll just hold it up for Jessica's sake. This is the bell. Okay, this is the bell right here. See how quiet it is, Jessica? Look, I'm ringing it silently. Isn't that cool? Okay, so I rang. Calm down. So that's the bell. The bell is really important because it notifies you when I do a new video or when I go live. You'll be part of the Fisher family, part of the VIP group that gets notified before anybody else. Jessica, you say that too real fast. Say what I just said. She doesn't like to talk fast. She's not into that.
No.
Not into the fast talker. Okay, so every Friday, a lot of people will show up for one thing and one thing only. They love my training. They love this session. They love the camaraderie. But what they love more than all that is the words of wisdom that come from a woman who is well-traveled, a business executive, and has experienced great success in her life, and that is Jessica. So, Jessica,
Oh my gracious.
what do you want to share with the masses out there today that can actually make a change in the world and improve their lives? I'll sit back.
Today's quote is, making mistakes is better than faking perfections.
Yes. And why should you not strive for perfection? There's no such thing. Saying that you're a perfectionist and not doing something is it is actually procrastinating. If you think you're this great perfectionist and you're not putting anything out there because you're a perfectionist, that's called procrastination is what it is. Because you say, well, I just want to get it perfect. There's no such thing. You can never get it perfect, ever. Just put it out there, do something, get some results, correct it, move on. That's what you need to do. That was excellent, Jessica. I really appreciate it. I'm glad I showed up for that. Richard says, great advice. I appreciate it. Let's say Latanya says, okay, then you have training for Google Ads then. I have not done those before. We're working on a lot of stuff for that, Tanya. And we're starting to do a lot more of those ads. We're going to hit that heavier and heavier. We are leaning towards the YouTube ads though, more so than the native ads. Native ads are where ads pop up on everybody's sites. YouTube ads actually run on YouTube. But we'll be covering both. I have 2 courses coming out. I have one course on how to do digital courses. I have another course that is on how to do emails. So both those courses will be available real soon. I'm working on those, and literally I'm working on one of them right now. You may notice that. Okay, I'm working on one of them exactly right now. So anyhow, it's been a great session today, guys. You have been very helpful. You have been awesome. Put in the comments what you thought of the training today. If you like it, great. Give me a thumbs up. Give me one of those thumbs up things. If you don't, give me one of these. This is a thumbs down. I hope not to get too many of those, but it can happen. Okay, it can happen. Put in the comments if you enjoyed it. Put in the comments if you want different training, what you'd like to see it geared towards. This channel is your channel, not my channel. This is your channel, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have anybody to talk to. Okay, and that'd be really sad. Okay, so put in there what you want. I want to give you guys what you want. Very important that you do that. Hope you guys have a great day. We're going to head off to lunch. Jessica, would you like to say goodbye to everybody?
Yeah, have a great weekend. Get something accomplished. And yeah, that's about it.
Those are the only 2 things you have to do, guys. Have a great weekend. Get something accomplished. Thanks so much for being here, and I will see you next time.